Aloha guys, great to be here with you. Gonna look into my most current updates of my philosophies here. So let's start off with, in order of importance in a way, personal protection. You want to avoid going anywhere where you feel that you might need personal protection or weapons or security, etc. You should always have at least one person in your group on the lookout. You shouldn't sit down in public places unless it's not possible. You have to operate as if at any time somebody could target you or somebody in the group. You know, when you're in public, you're in a group. That's why it's important to be careful of your associations. Would you defend the person that you're spending time with in public? Okay, so like I said, assume people are angry and they might attack you, they might engage in, they might victimize you in some way, and they may have a weapon. And even if everything seems great, assume people may be pretending to be nice for different reasons. They may want your body. People don't react favorably to my whole narrative of no intimacy until marriage and only marriage and everything else is lustful. People don't like that, but after analysis, I'm sure they could at least agree that they would rather have me around, say, their daughter or sister or what have you. Because I wouldn't seduce them. I'm all about the protection and celebration of women, and so I'm still on personal protection here. We're talking even when things seem safe, right? Don't assume. And then this all falls under the umbrella of respect the laws of the jungle. If you're walking past someone on the sidewalk and they look potentially threatening or what have you, give them space. Learn to read people if they're upset. Don't wait for them to shout at you or physically, verbally engage you. Look for cues and respect them. Say, take initiative. Say, I'm sorry, back off, give space. I like to carry money on me, at least 200 cash. That I can use in emergencies. I can use as diplomacy. And in terms of actual physical weapons, things like a walking stick, maybe a 4-foot stick, pepper spray. It's the study of self-defense and how to escape situations. You should be ready. You should be. That's the ultimate reason to be physically fit, is to survive in survival. In precarious situations. So. Don't expect the weapons you have to work, whatever they may be. They may not work as planned, especially in close quarters. It's hard to, even if you have a firearm, it's hard to maybe get a shot off. So just have this in your mind, and so plan accordingly. And ultimately, like I'm saying, when there's conflict, seek and give space. And, simple things like avoid showing beauty and wealth in the public. The public should be considered, a territory when at any given moment, somebody could walk up. You should always be looking around. You shouldn't be in a place where it'll be tight if someone comes up towards you. You should have space to move. Simple things like this. And stay tuned for part 2. It's going to be about anti-manipulation. Then we're going to get into peace of mind. Then we're going to get into protecting your children. Then we'll get into preparing for marriage, and then selecting your spouse, and other topics. I'm going to talk a bit about general health and wellness. I'm going to just and exercise and enjoying it, and transcending envy. That'll be a good one. And then beyond the fear of death. And that will be for you to enjoy. So stay tuned. This has been part 1 of how many parts would that be? Let's see here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then 7, and then 8, and then 9. So yeah, stay tuned for part 2 of 9. And like I said, that will be focused on anti-manipulation.